Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the new episode of Kendall Live, where we talk about what's happening in music and entertainment. I'm your host, Laura Musili.
I'm Kaley Stockhouse.
And I'm EJ Prass. Let's get groovy. The Firefly 2015 lineup was recently announced, and it's absolute fire, let me tell you. Headliners, The Killers, and Kings of Leon were announced, along with acts such as Kid Cudi, The Kooks, Snoop Dogg, Cold War Kids, Boston People, you name it. Tickets are already hot commodities in the music spectrum, with pre-sale tickets sold out. But don't worry, weekend passes will be available soon. And apparently, some big names are being held out from the public, like Sir Paul McCartney himself. But leaked lineups suggest he'll be there, so keep an eye out for that. The festival starts in mid-June and is popularized for its carefree lifestyle and electrifying set lists. Some of the best performances are found at Firefly in Dover, Delaware. Expect the same this year.
On February 16th, the indie band Passion Pit announced information regarding their upcoming releases. The band will drop a new album titled Kindred on April 21st, 2015. There are expected to be 10 tracks on the new album, and the track list has been released online. On the 16th, the band released the first single off the album. Titled Lift You Up 1985, the song has an upbeat indie pop style with strong electronic influences. In addition to the new music, the band will be performing at several festivals in the next few months, so keep an eye out for Passion Pit.
If you're reading this, it's too late. Well, yeah, it's probably too late. Drake released his latest mixtape album this past week, and that totally sparked the hip-hop community. Without any pre-release hype, he totally took a page out of Beyoncé's book when he released his self-titled album. Drake's surprise release album might suggest some tension between him and his label, Cash Money Records. But regardless, fans were treated to new music. If you haven't been the biggest fan of Drake in the past, don't expect that to change with this new release. But loyal Drake fans will love this album because of the rawness and vulnerability you've come to expect from Drake.
All right, now it's time for our quick fire challenge of the episode. All right, guys, this week we're going to play a little bit of Would You Rather, the music edition of this. Yeah, get excited. All right.
This is new.
Yeah, we're trying to mix things up, you know. All right, so first, Would You Rather? Would you rather see in a live performance, Imagine Dragons or 21 Pilots?
Do you want to go first? You go first.
Oh, I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, both have really awesome drums.
That's very true.
So it's like, you know you're
drums.
getting that when you're going to either of their shows. Oh, damn. I'd have to say 21 Pilots. As big as Imagine Dragons is as a band, 21 Pilots, I feel like they just really get the crowd involved. Like Tyler Joseph, lead singer, rapper, extraordinaire, just really gets the audience engaged in all of his sets.
Josh Dunn is the love of my life, so I'd have to agree with you. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree because I've seen 21 Pilots, really lucky 2 years ago, and honestly, they killed it. Like, they were so good, and I would probably see them over Imagine Dragons any day.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement on that one. All right, cool. All right, next one. Okay. Who do you guys think is the queen of alternative music? Lana or Florence?
I gotta go with Florence. She is amazing live. Like, her voice, I can't even tell you, it does not even sound like it's from this world. She is a great performer. Like, she gets everyone into it and everything. And I'm not the biggest Lana Del Rey fan, but I'm just gonna have to stick with Florence, and her new single is awesome.
Cool.
I think Lana is mega attractive. I feel like I have to talk about my testosterone every show, so sorry, I have to bring it out again.
I mean,
but Florence, like, her voice is just immaculate. Like, I've seen like performances of Florence live. It's
can't
just
beat it.
absolute mind blowing, and I don't even know where she gets like the intensity from. It's awesome.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, next, would you rather? Ready? All right. Well, which album would you rather have an original copy of on vinyl? Boston's self-titled album or Rubber Soul by the Beatles?
Oh my God, Lauren! Why
Trying
do
to make
have
you guys think.
pressure
I
me
want
with
the
these
internal
things?
conflict.
Well,
I'm gonna go with Beatles. I gotta stick with Paul and all that. You know,
Paul, fine.
gotta stick with Paul, my man.
some of my favorite tracks from the Beatles are on that album. Like I'm Looking Through You, Girl. It's one of my favorite songs
that's a good
off Rubber Soul. But Boston's self-titled album, I mean, come on. It's like hit after hit after hit. Got More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind. Oh man, they're all just like Tom Schultz's guitar solos, man. Oh God, now I need to get my vinyl of that. Just put it on and okay, or whatever that meant. Whatever that's apparently that's a record player now. Yeah.
Gotta get it on. All right. Oh gosh. All right. So music festivals this year. Would you rather go to Coachella or Firefly?
I don't know. They're so different. The lineups are just like so different with all the people that are going, and just looking at the people that are going, I guess I'd have to go with Firefly this year. Just because they're doing the whole like, oh, who's the mystery like one, and like that's exciting, and obviously Paul McCartney is like the possibility. So, I mean, I love Hozier, and I heard Passion Pit's gonna be there, right?
I believe
I think so. A lot of good
A lot of
alternative
really cool
people.
acts, yeah, very
yeah,
cool
yeah.
acts.
So I'm gonna stick with Delaware for that one.
Well, I mean, you're getting two different like East Coast, West Coast vibes from each of the festivals.
It's true.
Coachella, I mean, you have a lot of interesting acts in Coachella this year. The Weeknd, AC/DC, Drake. It's pretty eclectic over there.
Yeah.
And like those rich people, the way they party over there at Coachella, I mean, I don't know if they're there for the music or what they're there
Go
for.
for the party
but,
alone. Who knows?
The experience.
I'm biased toward Firefly. I do like the
Right.
band. So a lot of my favorite bands are going to Firefly this year.
Yeah.
I said earlier, one of the earlier stories. So yeah, it's got to be Firefly. But Coachella, I'd love to fly out west.
Yeah,
for
I'd
one
like
of
to go
those
just
festivals.
once. You know, it's like a
One
bucket
day.
list item.
One
you know?
day, experience it.
Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. All right, last question I have to ask because of everything that's been going on. Beck or Kanye?
Oh my goodness. God versus God? Jesus
versus
versus
God?
Jesus?
Jesus
What?
versus Jesus.
Jesus?
What? All right.
I think we can just all agree that Kanye is a musical genius, but is also one of the biggest jerks in the celebrity world. So I appreciate the things that he produces, but I do not appreciate him putting down other people. It's not right. I don't care if you think Beyonce's the greatest, like every single year, and like put other people down. Like she's cool, but come on.
That's a solid answer, I
on.
think.
I think you're probably like an athlete, like talking smack, like Muhammad Ali, the boxer, like putting down all of his other competitions. So, but he knows he's good. Like, and
That's
he's
the
obviously
problem.
worked with all of the, like,
Yeah.
the best talent in the 2000s, even now, and all of his different concept albums, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, College Dropout. I really love his work. But Beck, I mean, we talked about Beck in the last show, and Beck has really established himself as an artist in
He
the
plays
90s.
like
and today.
15 instruments.
Oh, yeah.
Like who can do that? He writes all of his own music. Like come
Yeah,
on.
that's two valid points, you know. It's kind of interesting dynamic going on right now. All right, guys. Well, thanks for that. That was a very good Would You Rather. Kept it nice and clean. All right. Well, that's all we have for you this week on Kendall Live. Make sure to tune in next week for more of the latest music news. Once again, I'm Lauren Musilli.
I'm EJ Paras.
And I'm Kaley Stackhouse. See you next week.